And my next guest never sits down long enough to crack a book open. Master Gardener Ciscoe Morris says it's time to give our plants a trim or maybe a full haircut. And I hope he's going to be in control of the clippers, but something tells me he's going to show me what to do. Ciscoe, hello.
Oh la la. Hey, nice to see you.
We're both, a little petite. We're gonna need to put this down while we're working with it.
We're in the jungle here.
What is this plant that's come in today for a little trim?
Well, its botanical name is Polystichum unitum, but it's a sword fern.
Oh.
This is the most common fern on the whole West Coast.
Are they easy to grow?
They are the toughest plant in the garden. They'll take sun or shade. You can run them over with a truck and they just go, oh, that felt so good,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, they're almost indestructible.
Really? Okay,
Right.
I see these all over. We're so green in the evergreen state that anytime I go on a walk, I feel like it's just tons of ferns. So
Yep.
Is this the one that I'm usually seeing?
Yeah, this is the one you see. I brought some others from my home.
Yeah.
But those are all special ones that I bought. These just came up in my garden by themselves,
Oh my gosh. And is early spring the time to cut these? What should we know about the early springtime?
Yeah, because, there's fiddleheads. So after these now all these are going to start looking ugly as summer goes along. So there's all these new fiddleheads, which are fronds, waiting to come up.
Oh.
But if you wait too long to trim the old ones off, and hardly anybody does this, and everybody should be cutting the old ones off because the fern will look so much better all summer and winter.
So even the ones that are outside, you should be out tending to these, not just the house plants.
If you had 12,000 of these in your garden, maybe I wouldn't go out and cut them. But, I only got about 8 of these in my garden that have come up over time. And so it's worth taking the time. But you got to do it before these new fiddleheads start going, or you accidentally cut those off. And then you don't get anything,
Okay, I'm putting on my gloves. We're getting to work, as we always do. I see the clippers. What do I need to know?
You got some hard work here to do today.
And I'm really hoping we don't see a spider again, Ciscoe, because that seems to be the theme.
And I think we have some pictures I just wanted to show people.
Of course.
So there's one that didn't get trimmed. And you can see it's pretty ratty looking. And I think the next one, that's one that's in Mary's side of the garden. She trimmed that. Look how pretty that was all year. And those are the fiddleheads getting ready to come up right there. And so if you wait too long and they'll start coming up, it's so hard to cut them off without cutting off the fiddleheads.
Oh, wow.
All right,
okay,
now,
so we're diving in.
Yeah, and you got to go way down, as low as you can. Because the problem is there's so much junk in this thing.
I know. Oh, whoopsie-daisy. Okay, so something low like that if I'm getting this first one?
Can you get that off? There you go, that's perfect.
These clippers are very nice,
Yeah, those are my nice Dram clippers. They work really good for this.
Those work really good. Oh, I'm seeing the fiddlehead now.
Yeah, there's a fiddlehead there.
Oh.
So now you can kind of see. Now you don't want to cut that fiddlehead off for all costs, but
I don't want you to start screaming. Okay,
right there.
Right there.
Yeah. So
okay.
Look, now you can really start seeing the fiddleheads.
Wow.
So, if you chop these, we'll get a really good view of it.
Okay, I'm going.
And
down here.
Yep.
I didn't hear any screams yet from Ciscoe.
So I just want people to know we're not just cutting off these dead, ugly ones. We're cutting every one of these guys off. This is going to look like Telly Savalas or whoever that guy was when we get done,
What happens after we give it a haircut, too? Should we be fertilizing? Should we be watering it? What are your tips?
Well, these don't need a lot of fertilizer. They'll be fine without it. But if you give them half strength, like liquid organic fertilizer, ooh, they'll like that. They'll just come up like that. But you don't pour it right on top. You pour it around. You never want to pour fertilizer right on top. Of a plant like this. But,
and is it true that sword ferns are the original chip dip? And what does this even mean?
This is so cool. So the American natives used to go out and they'd cut one of these in half because they didn't want to kill it. They'd take half of it, just leave the one half, take the other half back to the teepee, clean off the roots, chop them into pieces, and dip them in boiling seal or whale oil. Does that sound good or what?
I've never heard of this. You're always giving us all the history and the tips.
I've never tried it, I admit that. But
well, maybe next time we should do that. Thank you so much, Ciscoe. I appreciate it.